7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Squad Island TV. I am your lovely Friday host, Naya. And today, I'm spilling a little bit tea for y'all. Yes, I am. Hey, I'm gonna be telling y'all about the time I got catfished by my best friend. Yes, you heard right. I got catfished by my best friend. So boom, let's jump right into the story. So this happened about 4 or 5 years ago, I say, give or take. And so around that time, I was in 7th grade going on 8th grade, and my best friend was in 8th grade. So we're going to call her Keisha. We're going to call her Keisha. Ratchet name. We're going to call her Keisha. Anyway, so me and Keisha was best friends. We were best friends for years, ever since we was kids. Like, we were tight like that. Like, tight like that. She was my Gina, I was her Pam. Like, we were tight. So anyway, it was around 7th grade or whatever, and I guess I was single at the time, of course. And so I would go to Keisha and be like, yo, Keisha, like, I'm single, you know, I ain't really got nobody to talk to. And Keisha's so-called quote had all these boys to talk to. So she was like that kind of friend that had all the dudes liking her, so she says. Anyway, that's a story for another day. So Keisha was like, oh, for real? You ain't got nobody to talk to? Stand the third, I might have a cousin for you. I was like, a cousin? Yeah, she was like, I got a cousin for you. His name Anthony or whatever. I'm not even gonna say his name because it ain't a real person anyway, so I don't even care. She was like, yeah, his name's Anthony or whatever, and he Puerto Rican. She says she used to be Puerto Rican / Asian. Puerto Rican / Asian. But mind you, the girl was black. Not to mention, when you ask her grandmother about it, she will lie. Anyway, this is turning into a roast video. Anyway, so one night, me and her was texting on the phone. And she was like, I gotta go over to my aunt's house. And I was like, okay. It was like around 9, 10 o'clock at night. And it was a school night. She's like, I gotta go to my aunt's house. My grandma wanna go over there. She want me to be with my cousins. So whatever the case was, I don't really know. So, boom, they went over her aunt's house. And like around an hour or so later, I get a text from, I guess it was supposed to be the cousin. And he was like, hey, what's up? This man. I'm like, okay, me, of course, believing that was really her cousin, because at the time, me and her was tight like this, so I didn't think she would do that. So I'm like, hey, yo, what's up? How you doing? It's that and the third. So we started talking back and forth. We talked for about like a good 2 hours. So he ended up stopped replying. Then the next day we come to school and she's like, well, I'm sorry. He wanted to say sorry. He ended up falling asleep. All right, whatever. Boom. So week later, she's like, my cousin, he's asking about you. And I'm like, well, what's he saying? He was like, how he think you down to earth, cool, cute, this and the third. Like, what's up with you? He want to get to know you. And I was like, all right, what's up? That's what's up. Mind you, this was before I knew what he looked like. So, child, story about the messy. So, this went on for about a good month or 2 or so, or probably even more, with me and this so-called Anthony person talking, but with her being the ringleader. So she was like, say for instance, she was the middle person. So if I want to say something to him, I gotta say it to her so she can say it to him. If he want to say something to me, he gotta say it to her in order for her to say it to me. I should have known then, like, that's weird, but young dumb. So anyway, I'm like, so when am I going to get to talk to him? Because like every time I gotta say something, I gotta tell you to tell him. And she was like, well, he don't got a Facebook yet, but I'm gonna tell him to make one and whatever. Boom. Okay. So she makes a Facebook. Okay. And so many red flags was this. This is where the red flags really like was like, what? She made the Facebook. Coincidentally enough, she put the person's birthday as one of my best friend's mom's birthday and another one of my friend's birthday. So she put it as the same birthday. And then she started adding, like, of course, all our mutual friends. So, you know, it was a little weird to me. I'm like, well, how does he know everybody? So anyway, we start talking on Facebook in the inboxes. This was way before Messenger was even created. So we're talking on the inboxes or whatever. And we started, I guess, liking each other, if you want to say that. We started liking each other, and we started so dating. We was dating, and I remember one night me and him, what I thought was texting, and me and her was on the phone, and she was like, I was like, she was like, she's getting tired, and I'm like, well, go to sleep. She was like, if I go to sleep, Anthony gonna go to sleep, and I'm like, what do you mean he's gonna go to sleep? What does him going to sleep got to do with you going to sleep? So that was the first red flag. So another weird red flag was Keisha used to like my brother. Like, when I say like, I mean obsessed. Like, she was in love with my brother. So there would be times where Anthony would be like, yo, like, what's up? Maybe please. I really like your brother. Like, you should really try to get them together. And I think they will be cute. And she really lonely. And she really needs somebody. And so forth and so on. Basically trying to tell me to tell them to get together. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. And he'll be like, come on. Like, she lonely. And she your best friend. She got me and you together. And I'm like, really, nigga? Okay. So I lied and said I was going to see what I can do. So, later on, this was like this story took place like around winter and lasted until that summer. So around like when it started getting nice outside, I was like, how come I ain't never talked to him on the phone? She was like, what you mean? I never talked to him on the phone. Like, throughout all these months we were talking, we never spoke on the phone. She was like, I don't know. I'm gonna see what's up with him and that and this, that, and the third. So I'm like, all right. I kept nagging him and nagging her. I'm like, why haven't I talked to this boy on the phone yet? Like, what is wrong with you can't pick up a phone and call me? Like, I have not once talked to him on the phone yet. So that's that. We go to this summer program. Called, I'm not even going to tell you what it's called because that's a little too much information. But we went to this summer program and it was like for a week or so. And while we were there, I'm really getting on her case. I'm like, yo, like, why haven't I talked to him yet? Like, I'm starting to bug out now. Like, it's been almost a year and I still ain't talked to this dude yet. Come on now. Like, what's up? Like, what's really good? So, she's like, oh, you're going to talk to him. I'm going to text him tonight. I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to get him to talk to you because, yeah, that ain't cool. Whatever, blase, blase, blase. So, this is where the story gets messy. So, first attempt, it was like one night, first attempt. She's like, he on the phone, this is him. I pick up the phone, I'm like, hello. And I recognize the voice. She put somebody else on the phone, but she wasn't smart about it. She put somebody else we all went to school with on the phone. And he ended up telling me it was him. He's like, it's me, ha 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 ha. And I was like, please stop playing games with me because I'm not in the mood to play games right now. So, she tried again. This time, she was a little smarter. She got a dude, and we're going to call him Alejandro. She got Alejandro to act like he was Anthony. So, of course, me not knowing who Alejandro was at the time, I'm like, all right, whatever. So she's like, this is him. And when I looked at the contact, it had his picture and all that, and it had his name. Anthony's name and picture. So I'm like, hello? And he was Puerto Rican. So he was like, hey, mommy, this and the third, da, 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 whatever the case may be. And we talked the whole night. The whole entire night. I did not go to sleep that night. And around like 5 in the morning, he was like, hang up. I got to text you and tell you something. It's really important. I'm like, okay, what's up? And he was like, I'm not who you think I am. She's lying to you. She did this, so she told me to cover up for her, and act like I was somebody I'm not, but I can't do this no more because I'm really starting to like you, and you're really cool, and you're really chill, and whatever. When I tell you, my heart sunk. And not to mention, he told me who the dude that she was sending the pictures was. So who basically Anthony really was. Like the pictures that she was saying was Anthony. He told me all that. He said that was somebody that went to his church and this and the third. I'm like, oh really? Oh really? Okay. I was burning up. Like I was mad. I was hurt. I was sad. I was all that. Girl, I was going through it. So the next morning, I'm like, all right, now play it cool. Play it cool, play it cool, play it cool. So I'm like, there's another thing. This girl, Keisha, she got my other best friend, I'm gonna just say her name, Tatiana, in it. Now, she almost messed up me and Tatiana's relationship with her BS. Tatiana didn't want to be a part of it in the Jump Street. She did not, she didn't want it. She knew that it was wrong. She didn't want to be a part of it in the Jump Street. So, I went down to breakfast the next day and I was like, Tati, I know. She was like, you know what? I was like, I know he ain't real. And man, Tatiana's face, all she did was stare at me like a deer in the headlights. Like, she could not even say nothing. For one, she knew I was going to find out. I'm not stupid. So when I came to her about it, she tried to act like she didn't, like it was all peaches and cream, like she wasn't wrong and this, that, and the third. And moral of the story, me and this girl, yeah, we still talk, quote, quote, talk. But me and this girl, we is not as cool as we was. And she did eventually apologize. Like 3 years later. But that's a story for another day. And as for that Alejandro dude, me and him ended up dating. Of course, it didn't last. But me and him ended up dating. So, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed my little tea spill today. And my little story time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And comment below. Oh, and as for Elijah's video, it will be up Saturday. Ashanti. Anyway, see y'all next week. Bye-bye.